If you use Photoshop CC often, you probably know how handy the recent files list can be. It saves time and makes jumping back into projects super easy. But sometimes you might want a fresh start, whether you're working on a shared computer, want more privacy, or just like to keep things tidy. In today's quick tutorial, I'll show you exactly how to clear your recent files in Photoshop CC so you can protect your privacy and keep your workspace organized. By the end of this video, you'll know 2 simple ways to wipe your history and control how Photoshop remembers your documents. Let's dive right in. First, if you want to clear all the recent files at once, the easiest method is built right into the File menu. Open up Photoshop and take a look at the top toolbar. Click File, then hover over Open Recent. You'll see a list of your latest documents, pretty straightforward, but below that list there's a special option. Clear Recent File List. Go ahead and click that, and just like that, Photoshop wipes the slate clean. Your recent files list is now empty, so next time you open that menu, no previous documents will show up. Let's pause for a second here. This method is great if you want a one-time refresh. Maybe you're handing over your computer to a colleague, or you just want to keep your workflow private before a big presentation. By clearing this list, you're making sure only you know what you've been working on. One important thing to note, clearing the recent files doesn't delete the actual files on your computer, so don't worry, you're just removing quick shortcuts, not erasing your artwork. Now let's say you want a more permanent solution, so Photoshop never tracks recent files at all. Maybe you're working in an environment where privacy is crucial, or you just prefer a clutter-free list every single time you open the program. For this, we'll need to hop into Photoshop's Preferences and adjust a simple setting. If you're on Windows, click Edit, scroll down to Preferences, then select File Handling. On a Mac, it's very similar. Click Photoshop in the menu bar, then Preferences, and again File Handling. Once you're in the File Handling Preferences, look for the option labeled Recent File List. By default, Photoshop is probably set to remember the last 10 or 20 files. Change that number all the way down to 0. That tells Photoshop to stop keeping track of recent files altogether. Make sure you hit OK to save your changes. And here's a quick tip. After doing this, if you ever want to bring the recent files feature back, just revisit this setting and bump the number back up. It's totally adjustable, so you're in control. Setting this to 0 is especially useful if you're using a shared workspace or public computer where privacy matters. But remember, with this setting, you lose a bit of convenience, since Photoshop won't remember your most recent projects unless you change it back. So those are your 2 main strategies. If you just need to clear your recent files list once, use the File menu option. If you want Photoshop to forget about recent files for good, head to the Preferences and change the setting to 0. Both methods are quick, safe, and don't touch your actual images. That's it for this tutorial. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. Got any questions, or if you want tips about other Photoshop features, leave a comment below. I love hearing what you think and helping out. And if you want more easy-to-follow tutorials like this, make sure to subscribe so you never miss one. Thanks for watching and happy editing.